Hi guys, so today I wanted to talk about specific book to movie adaptations, and what I'm talking about is the trend how they are splitting up YA's last novel in a series into two movies. So this started with the seventh Harry Potter book, The Deathly Hallows. They split up into two films. Arguably you could have done that for several of the books. Where the director split the two movies, I thought was ingenious. I loved the first part, if not more than I actually liked the second part of the movie. So that actually went over really well. Well, everyone else and their mother decided that since this made money and they could get an extra movie out of it, they were going to do this for every YA series that they're producing into movies. And you saw this with Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Part 2. I didn't really read the Twilight series in their full book form. I only read part of the first one. I'm not a fan. I have seen all of the movies except for one. And I can tell you that I didn't enjoy the way that they split the fourth book up. I felt like they could have done it in one book. Maybe diehard Twilight fans would tell you that absolutely was necessary, but I feel like as a moviegoer and somebody who didn't watch the books, it could have just been done into one movie. Let's be real here. Mockingjay Part 2. As somebody who read the books, loved the series, I felt like Mockingjay Part 1 and Part 2 could have been one movie. And a lot of people actually found the first movie boring. I found it intriguing. I liked the way it was done. But again, I felt like you could cut out quite a bit and just make it a longer movie. Now this is with Allegiant 1 and 2, although I don't know too many people who are seeing Allegiant in theaters because a lot of people didn't like the books, and Insurgent in theaters didn't go over so well. So I'm kind of wondering if I'm the only one who is thinking that this necessarily isn't the best idea to split books up into Part 1 and Part 2 for movie adaptations. And my other thought about that is a movie adaptation of a book isn't technically meant for the people who read the book and loved the book. I believe that a true TV show adaptation or a movie adaptation is meant for people that didn't read the book as a way to enjoy a story or a work of fiction without actually reading it. I feel like that's how it's meant to be intended, and if it can't be intended by those who didn't read it or they don't understand because they didn't read it, I don't feel like it's a good adaptation. I'm also not somebody who full-heartedly believes that the book is always better than the movie. There are several movies or play adaptations or TV show adaptations that I have liked better than the books. It doesn't happen all that often, but there are some. So that's kind of my thoughts. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on all of this, and I will see you later. Bye.